The New York Times details actions in Iraq by the private contracting firm Blackwater, whose hired guards were known for heavy-handed tactics. According to the piece, when State Department investigators looked into the company's actions in 2007, they were met by threats and intimidation. One government official said Blackwater's project manager told him, quote, he could kill me at that very moment and no one could or would do anything about it. The probe faulted contractors on several fronts, from weapons violations to heavy drinking with women visitors. In one incident, 4 drunk guards crashed an armored vehicle on the way to a private party. Despite reporting the episodes and the threats, the embassy sided with Blackwater, and the State Department investigators were removed from the country. Blackwater, which has since changed its name, continued its operations there. 4 Blackwater guards are currently on trial in Washington for killing 17 civilians in Baghdad in 2007. Matt Lewis, there's a lot to wade through here. You ought to go ahead and read, everybody should, the New York Times piece about this. What's your initial reaction, though?
Well, first, I think it's clearly an indictment on the notion of having contractors that are outside the normal chain of command involved to this degree. I do wonder about the American embassy officials who sided with Blackwater, though. I'm very curious why they did that, if they were intimidated, or if they felt Blackwater was performing a service that was desperately needed, or if there's more to this story than we have been led to believe based on this report.
Well, I would take a shot at answering your question, Matt. The Blackwater contractors were providing security for those State Department officials in the green zone, in the embassy. They were with them every hour of every day, and you become dependent upon your life for the contractor. You alluded to what I feel, just from hearing people talk about it anecdotally, I don't know what you've heard, Gene.
Yeah.
One of the biggest stories of our involvement in Iraq, and subsequently Afghanistan to a lesser extent, is the number of private contractors under the Pentagon's budget. It is an enormous dollar amount. It is an enormous amount of people.